together 4 ounces of prepared chalk, 2 ounces each of polisher's putty and burnt hartshorn. Mr. Hudson, I've run out of plate powder. Whatever's burnt hartshorn?
Oh, don't you worry about that, girl. There's some already made up.
Oh, thanks. I feel sad cleaning the silver. Makes me think of my Eddie. I wonder how many times he cleaned that old jug. Oh, well, best put away till the war's over. I wonder when that'll be.
Instead of indulging in unrewarding speculation, Daisy, I suggest you unwrap the big teapot.
Oh, whatever for, Mr. Hudson?
We'll be needing it tomorrow for the wounded officer's tea party.
Wounded officer's tea party? Means I'll have to clean it all over again. Why do we have to have officers to tea?
That is no concern of yours, Daisy. It is part of the war effort and sponsored by the Countess of Berkhampstead and Lady Prudence Fairfax.
Why does it have to be officers? They wouldn't ask my Eddie to tea, oh no. Not a common Tommy.
Common Tommies do not normally have tea in the drawing rooms of London houses.
The drawing room's all shut up.
It's to be open again.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
It'll take me all day to get the covers off and the place clean.
Rose will give you a hand.
Give Daisy an hand. What with?
Opening up the drawing room for tomorrow.
Oh, I'd sooner do it myself. Daisy's got all the laundry to sort out.
Then I will help you.
Oh, no, you won't, Mr. Hudson. You're doing too much as it is. Up half the night with your patrols, and you don't get any proper rest during the day.
There's a war on, Rose.
Yeah, and still they expect us to open up the drawing room. Well, I've got beds to make, meals to serve, the old house to keep clean, all the linen, and now the bloody service
Daisy!
to unwrap. I need my head looking at staying in this house, I really do. I ought to have gone off making munitions with Ruby, that's what. At least they got rules against slavery in them places.
You know, that girl is becoming more impossible every day, giving cheek, insubordination. Oh, in ordinary times, I would have no hesitation but to see that she was put off, without a reference.
But these aren't ordinary times, are they, Mr. Hudson? Housemaids are worth their weight in gold. You should see the adverts in the papers.
But there is a limit, Rose.
Of course. I'll have a word with Daisy.
The morning room. I'll go.
Oh, Hudson.
Madam?
It's about this wounded officer's tea party. I have decided, after all, not to open up the drawing room. It will put too much work on Rose and Daisy.
But madam, they're both...
Yes, I know they're both willing, Hudson, as you told Lady Prudence.
We could manage, madam.
I shall be the judge of that. And my judgment is that we shall use this room. I have ordered a number of small tables in addition to the gilt chairs, and we shall just have to manage in here. There will be 4 ladies present, and you and Daisy and Rose serving.
Not Rose, madam. Not in the afternoons.
Oh. Well, some of the officers will help hand round. At least I hope they will.
How many guests are you expecting, madam?
It's hard to say until they come, but... well, perhaps 20, even 30. I know it'll be a bit of a crush, but... well, we're all getting used to that. I'm sure the officers won't mind.
Better than bully beef from the trenches, madam.
My dear Hazel, what a delicious array of good things.
Reminds me of those lovely teas we used to have at Rumpelmeyer's before I was married.
I do hope you've all got good appetites.
Well, I have. Hospital food. Well, it's hospital food the world over.
You must find it very difficult to get about.
Oh, no. I scoot about all over the place in this thing. And everyone's so kind. I'm always given the front seat.
And I'm glad to hear it. It's the least we can do for you brave boys back from the front. I think one of the most inspiring things about this war is the way the Empire has rallied round the mother country.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure we're very pleased to be here. It's the first time most of us have had a chance. In fact, in a month or two, when they take off this straitjacket, I'll be out with my net hunting for your butterflies.
Did you say butterflies?
I'm a lepidopterist.
I thought you were a gunner.
In peacetime, I study bugs.
Bugs? Really? How interesting.
I went to a new show last night.
Oh? Which one?
Daddy Longlegs.
No.
Tonight's the night.
Do you know, I can't remember a thing about it. Except poor Miss Vanbrugh was accused of poisoning her dog.
More tea, anyone? Well, some more cake, then.
Oh.
Oh, come onto your leg.
Oh, I'm a damn fraud, that's all I am. Nothing wrong with my legs, except they're hollow. As my brother officers sometimes complain.
I believe you were at Jutland, Commander.
Yes, indeed I was, Lady Berkhamsted.
Indeed, it must have been a moment of triumph for you all when the Hun fleet turned tail and fled for home.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have but a vague recollection of that evening, being half seas over at the time.
Not actually intoxicated. Thank you.
Not in the least, dear lady, but in the sea. I was in a destroyer. We loosed off our last torpedo towards the enemy cruisers when the German battle fleet appeared heading for us. Well, in a very short time, as you can imagine, we resembled a Gruyere cheese. I heard the captain say, "Where are we going now?" And someone replied, "To heaven, I trust." After that, we sank.
What a thrilling story. You must be a remarkably good swimmer.
Oh, not at all. Can't swim a stroke.
Oh?
Never could. Most sailors can't, you know.
Oh?
All thanks to my Miranda life-saving waistcoat. Oh, I shall never enter the Army and Navy stores again without a small prayer of thanksgiving.
I thought the Germans won at Jutland.
Whoever told you that nonsense?
It was in the newspapers. We lost more ships than they did, and poor Lord Kitchener drowned. So sad.
That was not the Battle of Jutland, Letty dear.
But I'm sure he was drowned. Isn't that why you're all wearing those black armbands?
Lord Kitchener was not in the Navy, Mrs. Bowles.
I'm always such a silly Billy about that sort of thing.
And what does your father-in-law think about it? He's a minister at the Admiralty now, I believe.
He doesn't talk much about it, at least not to me.
Well, this is a very dull government, if you ask me. Very little better than the last one. No racing, no Sunday motoring. The Lord knows they'll be stopping hunting and playing tennis next. And it's terrible the way prices are going up.
Well, the war is costing £5 million a day.
But there are still some topping bargains at the sales. I got this little frock for only a guinea.
At least they've brought in conscription.
And even made a model of that. Oh, I'm all for them catching the shirkers and making them fight. But now the stupid fools have taken my second footman, who is indispensable. And nothing, it seems, can get him back. Now, the way things are going, Henry and I will have to move into the Ritz for the rest of the war.
All by yourself over here,
Scandal the conscious.
like a mouse.
20,000 claims
More like the owl
of
sat in the
exemptions
oak.
alone already lodged at the
The more he
Guildhall.
saw, the less he
They should be forced
spoke.
to fight. They're worse
The less he
than
spoke,
saboteurs.
the more he
Suppose it's
heard.
possible to have a strong religious
We
conviction
all
against
should copy
anyone's
this
fellow
wise
creatures.
old bird.
They want to save their skins, that's all.
I do hope you're
I believe
enjoying
they always
yourself.
ask him the same question at the
I'm not much of a dab hand at posh tea
You saw a
parties,
German assaulting your mother or sister.
and butlers frighten me to death.
I believe they
Then
generally
why did you
answer,
come?
I tried to
I'm
stop
billeted in an
but I
officer's
wouldn't
hostel
stop.
waiting for my
Not
board,
being
and they
much of a warrior
come round
type
asking for
myself, unless I have a
volunteers.
kind of sneaking
Well, you
admiration
know
for
how it is.
genuine ones, and not to have much
You,
fun.
and you.
We should use them as the Germans do. Drive them in front of the troops. To
You
clear
managed
the
very well
lines.
with your wounded arm.
Where was that, Lady Berkhamsted?
Oh, this is just camouflage.
It's
To get me free
common
bus
knowledge.
fares and sympathy.
The French going
There's nothing
back
much
to the
wrong with
battle,
me. I
buying like
smashed 2 machines in a week, so they sent me home.
French at last.
I was getting too expensive for the taxpayer.
Douglas Haig will finish off the war with this new.
I expect you've seen all the new shows.
No, I'm not too familiar with London. Most days I pop down to Farnborough. They're building some ripping new planes down there.
We were just discussing this new offensive in France. I wonder when it will start.
I've no idea.
It's almost the whole army's involved. Everybody's talking about it.
Well, that should be nice and helpful for the Germans.
Have you heard the latest Lloyd
No,
George
thank you.
story? He's had to buy a whole new lot of hats because his head
That's
is grown.
just what my husband would have said.
Well, I've always
He's
said
in
you couldn't
France.
trust that man. He's a
That's him.
swollen-headed, conceited
Oh.
Welshman.
Is that
And
his sister?
cunning, like they all are.
No, that's his
Yes, with Lord Kitchener's
sort of
vacant
cousin.
chair at the War Office.
Oh, I like the look of
Before
her.
the war
Yes,
man's
she's a very
death had
sweet
been
girl.
conferred.
Yes, well, I've no time for pretty girls nowadays.
Was due to development of mental power.
I don't believe it.
Gospel!
Whatever you may say
Mind
about
you,
him,
there was a
he has
time when I
magnetic
looked
eyes.
round the fair maidens of Wallasey.
Peace, because Gladstone had the same trouble with
I always rather fancied redheads myself.
If you had left my father near Gladstone,
But now it's
he
aeroplanes.
would have shot him.
It's always been aeroplanes.
The valiant
ever since Louis Pollen landed his farm in our backyard to win the London-Manchester race. That was the day I started as an apprentice at Crossman's.
Sold for only
More tea, sir.
Oh, yes, I don't mind if I do. 3 lumps, please. I don't suppose grand ladies like you ever go rowing?
Rowing? I used to row like the devil when I was at Dartmouth.
The doctor suggested it. Remedial treatment or something.
It's nice down at Maidenhead.
Or Henley. It's awfully jolly rowing at Henley. I have a dear old cousin who lives down there. A bishop. He got a blue. Mrs. Bellamy. Mrs. Bellamy, I will have to be going. I have a committee at 6. It has been the most delightful afternoon. Goodbye, you dear boys.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Oh, please sit down.
Well, look here, chaps. I think we'd better make a move.
Mrs. Bridges is in a fury. She said she's never seen such a waste of good food, not in all her born days. And we're meant to be tightening our belts. I don't know.
There's only 3 of them, Rose. And they was all talking too much to eat.
Well, you know what I always say? Waste not, want not.
Well, it won't be wasted. Mr. Hudson's going to drop them off at the Union Jack Club on his way to patrol. Here, there was an ever so handsome young airman there. He talked to Mrs. Bellamy for hours and he winked at me.
Oh, it's nothing. I'll get winked at and pinched till I'm black and blue, cheeky devils. Go on. Who else was there?
Oh, Lady Prue, as usual. And that old trout, Lady Berkhamsted. And this woman who was so stupid she thought Lord Kitchener had been drowned in the Battle of Jutland. I'm such a silly Billy about these things. That's what she said.
Daisy! How many times have I told you that you do not, under any circumstances, repeat what you have heard upstairs? It is absolutely no business of yours. A good servant doesn't even hear the conversation of his or her betters. I'm ashamed at you, Rose, conniving.
Well, you've got to have a laugh sometimes, Mr. Hudson. Got your key?
Yes, Rose. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm that weary. And my feet. What a day.
Why, what happened special today?
Oh, another row on my omnibus. More of a fight, really.
Fight?
See, a lot of soldiers get on the bus. Ones that are back from the front. When we stop outside the big stations. And they're straight from the trenches, some of them. Not very clean, muddy, unshaven and that.
What do you expect?
Well, it's nothing to do with me. The other passengers object when they sit next to them, see? And then when they get up and move away, the men take offence. Especially when they're drunk.
Can you blame them? Poor things have been risking lives and limbs for months and months and months, and they come back and get treated like that. I think those people ought to be chucked off or fined or made to go and fight themselves. Most of them are pacifists and shirkers anyway, I bet.
No, women mostly. Housewives. Anyhow, you wasn't so lovely when you found out that our Belgian refugees was crawling with lice.
Oh, that was altogether different.
No, it wasn't. Do you know, all our omnibuses have to be fumigated when we get them back to the depot. Oh, hope there ain't going to be an air raid.
So I haven't written to my Eddie.
I haven't written to my Gregory. Be a good girl and make us a cup of cocoa, eh?
They were saying there's going to be a big battle soon out in France.
If they know it, they ought to be saying it.
That's what the airman said.
Well, he sounds as if he's got his head screwed on all right, at any rate.
He was ever so young and wounded in the arm. I bet he's ever so gallant.
Are you going to get that cocoa or am I?
Tea, please.
Perhaps it's not deep enough there.
Too shallow.
It's nice of you to come with me, Mrs. Bellamy. Very much appreciated.
Come on, Vi. There's one coming in.
Thank you very much.
Come on, out of it. We was here first. Bitch.
Well, that's not a very nice way to talk to a lady. I'll pay you later. You know, you're priceless, you really are. A great lady like you sing off a big lout like that.
I let you into a secret. I'm not a grand lady at all. My father's a shipping clerk, and he and my mother, they live in Wimbledon.
Well, I don't understand. No, I don't believe it.
Don't, it doesn't matter. We've both risen from the ranks.
You know, you'd make a bit of a pilot yourself.
Oh, why?
Well, you're quick, and you've got guts. If you'll excuse me.
That was yours, Dad.
What's it like, flying?
There's nothing like it.
Have you shot many German machines?
Yes, one or two. I've been lucky. It's all stalking. That's the secret of it. Potter around in a cloud waiting. Then, when you spot your Hun, try and come down out of the sun. Zoom in below him under his belly. The observer can't see you there. Then when you're 50 yards, give him half a drum, aiming at the pilot's body. That should be enough. Don't waste bullets.
What if he sees you first?
Maneuver your tub to meet him head first. It's a point of honor with us not to pull out before they do. Then start firing, aiming at his engine. The bullets skid round it and get the pilot.
Do you ever mind about killing another man?
No. I'm not a bloodthirsty type, really. It's him or you. Another Hun gone. Paying them back for one of your friends that they've got. It's just like shooting a bird or something. Well, I mean, you have to think of it like that.
I suppose you do.
If you don't, you're in trouble. About a month ago, I had rather a bad time of it. I was on afternoon patrol over Bapaume when I saw a white Fokker two-seater spotting for the bush gunners. I came in, zoom as usual. I don't think he even knew I was there. Then, as I pulled out and turned around to look back, I saw that I'd missed the pilot and hit the observer. Sloppy shooting, but by a fluke, I must have hit an aileron or something because the two starboard wings just fell off like pieces of paper. The machine went down like a drunken leaf. I thought to myself, poor little bugger. Excuse me, I apologize. Well, anyway, I went down after him to finish him off clean, and when I got in close, I saw he had a little dog with him in the cockpit. Black and white dog. I felt like a murderer. I think I nearly cracked up, actually.
We were lucky to see her.
What if the same thing happened to you?
I'd never take a dog up with me.
don't mean that.
It couldn't happen to me.
Why ever not?
I keep my revolver loaded. Ready.
Oi! Hey, watch out, mate! Come out of it! Hey! You want to keep your mind on with your job, mate? Go on! Clear away! Get out of it!
Don't you think you've rode enough?
No, I'm all right, really.
Could I have a try?
If you want to.
Oh.
Well, Ems is up at least 3 inches. That's the latest from Paris. Or that's what the papers say.
Well, are you sure it's not too much?
Oh, absolutely sure. Not nowadays. Not at an evening party, anyhow. Well, when do you want it by, madam?
Tonight. Can you manage it?
Oh, yes. Easy. I've got an hour to spare now.
Thank you very much, Liz.
Of course. You won't see the full benefit. Not till you slip your petticoat off.
Rose. Thank you very much. Thank you for taking me to the show. I did enjoy it very much.
It's very nice of you to come out with me. Very good of you.
It's not very good of me at all. In fact, it's very bad of me.
Don't poke fun at me.
I'm not poking fun at you. I wouldn't, ever. Tonight is not part of my war.
I don't understand you.
It's not a wounded officer's tea party anymore. I don't make a habit. Oh, I'm enjoying every second of it. So please don't let's spoil it.
Oh, I just wish things had been a bit different, that's all.
It's no good wishing.
You're right. You were right in the first place. I mean, why worry? Who we are, what we are, where we've come from, where we're going to. It doesn't matter. There's not much use in the past, and it's no good worrying about the future.
No. There's just us. And no one to mar our joy.
I hope not.
Doesn't look much like coffee.
Taste it.
Brandy.
After 10 o'clock, officers may drink no alcohol. Right, I'll have to go steady, though. Well, I've got my board tomorrow. I don't know what the medics will think if I turn up with my eyes looking like a couple of poached eggs.
Do you think you'll pass?
Oh, yes, no trouble.
And what then?
Fly the first tub that's ready over to France.
How long before you come back?
They say you last 6 months out there if you're lucky. 3 if you drink.
Be serious.
I thought we weren't bothered about the future.
Tell them you're not fit. They always give you more leave.
That would be breaking the rules.
Then break the silly rules. Aye. Married ladies with husbands at the front don't. dance without a gentleman.
That's all right. I'm not a gentleman. And they're not silly rules, our rules. And I'm breaking them already.
How?
You're not supposed to have your heart in 2 countries at once. That's what the skipper says. Official. What do you think he is?
Foreign spy.
Oh, I say profiteer.
Armaments manufacturer.
Of course.
What's that?
It's the bullet they took out of my arm. You know, see if I can sell it back.
No.
Oh, I brought this down from the drawing room and I'm just off.
Rose, is the mistress in the house?
No, she's gone out to lunch and she'll probably be out for dinner too, but I've informed Mrs. B.
Seems to be cavorting about all the time these days.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that. I really don't. Except Mrs. Bellamy's ever so busy with her war work.
War work? Coming back from my period of duty, I happened to see her paying off a hackney cab and opening the front door with her key.
Oh, what's so wrong about that?
It was 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, the canteens on the stations where Mrs. Bellamy works are open all night. Didn't you know that?
Unusual to be serving in a canteen in an evening frock, a silk shawl, jewels in her ears and rouge in her cheeks.
Well, I don't know what you're implying, Mr. Hudson. I don't think I want to know either. But I do know something. There ain't a person in London what works harder for the war effort than Mrs. Bellamy. And there ain't a soldier that's got a better wife neither.
But Rose...
And another thing, what goes on upstairs is none of our business. Now, if I heard you say that once, I must have heard it 1,000 times. You're doing too much, if I may say so. And you're getting yourself into a frazzle about nothing at all.
If by nothing you mean the old model order breaking up all around us, I would agree with you. I have the witness of my own eyes every night in my beat.
Oh, don't think I don't turn a blind eye to what goes on the top of my bus sometimes.
Now, not often myself travelling on the tops of London omnibuses. I have really no idea.
Look, Mr. Hudson, there are thousands of young men going out to France from this country every day of the week, most like to get maimed and killed and wounded. Now, are you going to begrudge them a happy memory of home to take with them?
Of course not, Rose. But that's not exactly the point.
You're prejudiced, Mr. Hudson. You haven't got a loved one and you don't understand.
Mark and Jeremy are on leave and they came and saw us off at the station. They said James is out here with the Guards Division.
Yes, he is.
Do you get Paris leave, Georgina?
You've only just arrived. You might in 3 or 4 months, if you behave yourselves. Well, this is pre-operative. When we start taking in, you'll be working in here with me. They'll all be GSW. Gunshot wounds. Gas and medical go the other side. Our job is to get them through into surgery as quick as they can take them and keep them alive in the meantime. How many? 500, perhaps 1,000 a day. Well, last battle we had an overflow of 300 stretchers waiting outside. That was only a small show compared to this next one.
Corporal Crowe, who drove us from the station, said it was going to be the biggest battle of the war. Bigger than Verdun.
Don't listen to canteen rumours. Willie Crow's the biggest liar in the place. When they're brought in, you take them in turn, regardless of nationality. If they're dead, put a blanket over them. One of the orderlies will soon notice.
How will we know?
You'll know. Now get their clothes off any way you can. Use the big surgical scissors or a scalpel if you have to.
Do we take off everything?
Everything. Including dressings, except for bad head or abdominals, for obvious reasons. You may have a bit of trouble with the Hun officers. They're apt to be rude. They wear very elaborate steel corsets. Personal effects, put in a helmet or something and label. The rest will be burned. Give them a tetanus and wash the wounds as best you can. Otherwise, don't touch them unless they're maggoty.
Maggoty?
It's quite a healthy sign, actually. You kill the maggots with ether, then wrap the patient in a clean sheet and into surgery through there.
I'm sure I'll faint or be sick or something.
But it doesn't really matter if you are. There's a bottle of brandy in dispensary.
Hello, Georgina.
Major. Congratulations. James, I'm afraid I'm still on duty.
I wonder who that is. Doesn't he look ripping? It's her boyfriend. She's got his picture by her cot.
It's all right, Worsley. You can have the rest of the day off and a pass out till midnight.
Thank you, sister. I won't be a minute. I must... Oh, sister, I
It's
was...
all right. Away you go.
Thank you.
It's her cousin, actually. James Bellamy. Lifeguards. Quite jolly. I've met him in London.
Only a cousin? What a waste.
I wish he was my cousin.
This is not the monkey house at the zoo. Just what do you think you're doing?
Well, Sister Lucy, we
Can't see much because I'm half blind. But one thing I can see is that these blankets are wrongly folded and that all the Beatrice stoves to be cleaned and filled ready.
Yes, sister.
But don't just stand there gaping like a row of dummies. Get moving.
Yes, sister.
I know that we're really not meant to talk about it, but... Well, are you going to be in this next battle?
Yes, of course. But not in the first phase. It's a jolly big show, you know. 2 armies involved. You see, the idea is that once the forward divisions have penetrated the fixed defences, we'll go through the gap. It might end anywhere. Might even finish the war. I've got my own machine gun company. Wonderful lot of chaps. Trained to a T. New Vickers guns. Water cooled. 2,000 rounds a minute. Cut a man in half at half a mile.
And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. But we have to try.
Must have been a lovely place once.
Yes. The old lady that owns it still lives here. She's had an awful time. The Germans used the chateau as some headquarters in 14. Looted everything, tore all the priceless tapestries to shreds. Then we came and took it over. Her beautiful garden. She's a princess, an old darling. I met her down here one day, tending the graves. What does it matter, my flowers, my garden, she said, when the fine flower of the world is dying around us. Our poor stiffies, that's what the orderlies call them.
Quite a few Boche.
Yes. Because I can speak German, I often work in the prisoners' ward. This one's Klaus. He was only 16. When he was brought in, he had his right leg blown off at the hip and a penetrating wound in his chest. He was very polite and charming. How they can make the effort, goodness knows. He told me he hated the war. At first, he thought it wonderful to fight for the fatherland.
Did he know he was dying?
I'm not sure. He asked me to write to his parents for him. He didn't understand that there was no way of sending a letter. I've still got it. Maybe one day after the war, I'll try and deliver it myself. I don't think I should ever have become a nurse.
That sister said you were a very good one.
Did she say that?
She said you were a very brave girl.
The mistress isn't expected back for tea.
No, Mr. Hudson.
Who's that for, then, may I ask?
There's a visitor in the morning room.
Who?
An officer in the Royal Flying Corps.
You shouldn't have... Goodness gracious, you know the rules by now, girl.
I recognised him. He was very insistent.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Was Mrs. Bellamy expecting you?
No, I don't think so.
Sir, I'm afraid Mrs. Bellamy is at her canteen and is not expected back for some hours.
Oh, that's a pity. I've got to fly an aeroplane over to France.
Might I take a message, sir?
No, it doesn't matter. I'll write a note. Oh, and no tea.
No, sir.
Well, don't worry. I won't pinch any of the silver.
Well, everyone seems all right at home.
Yes, not much news. Oh, I had a letter from Rose. The Australian's turned up again and they're going to get married on his next leave. He's a sergeant in the Anzacs.
Oh, we shan't have any staff left soon.
There's always poor Daisy.
Oh, what's poor about Daisy?
Well, Edward's out here somewhere.
Oh, yes. Yes, he'll probably be going over the top a few hours from now. Now, we all have to take our turn.
Dear Jumbo, you haven't changed. How is Hazel?
Oh, she's all right. She writes almost every day. Pretty boring stuff. Tea parties for wounded officers, committee meetings, endless war work. I don't know what you women did before there was a war to keep you happy.
Or you men.
Poor old Hazel. She leads a pretty dreary life, I'm afraid. However hard I try, I don't seem to be exactly the ideal husband for her. I had hoped that the war would change everything. I don't exactly know how, but it hasn't. Well, it's kept us apart so we can't row so much. We can lead our own lives, but that's about all.
More like a truce than a marriage.
Yes. Oh, I blame myself, really.
That makes a nice change.
Well, what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, you usually find someone or something else to blame for all your troubles.
Well, perhaps I do. Well, most people do, don't they? Now, but be fair, I don't blame Hazel. She's been jolly unselfish and faithful.
Too jolly unselfish and faithful, that's half the trouble. She's like a doormat. You don't need a doormat. You want someone who will tell you when you're behaving like a spoilt schoolboy.
Oh, now that, coming from practically a schoolgirl, is...
Thought I'd supposed to have grown up. From what I hear, you were spoilt to rights by your mother, and now it's Hazel. It's not fair. I mean on you.
Oh, well, how do you mean?
Well, for instance, Hazel should never have pushed you back to the front.
Oh, she didn't?
Yes, she did. She fought like a tiger with your colonel and pulled every string there was.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't at the time, not for sure. I found out by chance when your nice adjutant took me out to dinner.
Old Philip? Oh, well, if she did, I respect her for it. Oh, she did it because she knew that it was something I wanted very much. I loathed that staff job.
I know you did. But if I'd been your wife, I'd have moved heaven and earth to keep you in it, to keep you safe at all costs. Oh, anyway, don't repeat it about Hazel. I shouldn't have told you.
Yeah.
That's the difference between us. I'm selfish. Selfish about people that I... Oh, about people. I hate and loathe this war. I hate it and everything to do with it. Especially the people that go on saying it's a holy war and that God's on our side. They ought to be locked up or forced to come to this place. See all the mutilated young men. Crippled for life, most of them. Oh, I'm sorry I'm so poo-poo tonight, James. I've drunk too much wine or something.
But you still believe in God?
No, not anymore. I don't really believe in anything except people. How brave and good they can be. Sometimes I go into the little chapel in the chateau to pray. To keep you safe. But it's to some god of battle that I pray, not to our nice, cosy old Sunday God. How can he exist and let all this go on?
Alors, encore du vin?
Merci.
What was all that whispering about?
He wanted to know if we wanted a room. The French love a romance.
Dear Mr. Bully.
Why does he call that?
Oh, well, the soldiers always try to pay for their drinks with tins of bully beef. Mr. Bully always says, bully beef, no bon.
Would you like a brandy?
Yes.
Monsieur Bully?
Oui, monsieur.
2 cognac.
2 cognac. Tout de suite, monsieur.
I had a postcard from Eddie. It's pretty, isn't it?
Oh, it is pretty. All them coloured silks.
He says they're by the seaside practicing mock attacks and they'll be for it soon. Oh, I've got a queer feeling tonight.
We was talking down at the depot. They reckon it's the guns in France.
Rose, I hope he'll be all right.
I must go. Bye.
Chapeau. Darling, darling James, please God protect you. You're all I've got in the world.
dear little one.
So disappointing when you'd taken all that trouble over the food and hired all those chairs.
Yes.
Cynthia told Margot to tell Letty that they were having a special matinee for wounded officers that day. So, of course, they all went there. Letty forgot, as she always does. Really, she hasn't a brain in her head, that girl.
Yes.
What?
Oh, no. I do agree.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
I suppose so. Would you like some more coffee?
Yes, please. Isn't it exciting being able to hear the guns from France? All hours. The big battle starts at dawn tomorrow, you know. Almost makes one feel part of it.
Yes.
Hazel, my dear, you know I'm a very old friend of this family, and I think we know each other well enough for me to be able to say something to you, well, quite frank, without you minding.
Of course not.
Agatha says she saw you at the theatre the other night.
Oh, did she? I didn't see her.
She said you were with a young flying corps officer.
Yes, Jack Dyson. You remember the one who came to our tea party? He took me to the Bing Boys. It was very jolly. Poor boy, he was so lost in London.
Yes, I expect he was. Of course, I know all sorts of people are getting commissions these days, but, well, he did seem to me to be rather, well, you know what I mean.
Common?
Well, rough.
Well, not surprising, really. He was an engineering apprentice in Manchester when the war broke out.
Oh, how interesting.
I found him quite charming.
Yes, but you know, we do all have to be so very careful, especially someone like yourself with a husband at the front. You know what I mean. People will talk. Now, if it had been one of James's friends or brother officers, well, it would be quite all right.
Well, you needn't worry, Prudence. By now, Jack Dyson is back in France.
Well, there we are then. It was just a tiny bit of advice from an old friend. And now I really must rush. No, don't ring. I'll let myself out. These democratic days. And you heard that Daisy Mitchum has taken to riding a bicycle?
No.
Thank you for a lovely supper. And don't worry about your darling James. The guards aren't going in for at least a month yet. Cocky Danby's at GHQ looking after the food or something. And he told Bulgy he'd heard Douglas Haig telling the king.